Embarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
This is Nexus Control to
No,
Hyperion.
it isn't what
It's
we
good
wanted,
to have
but
you
what
here.
choice do we have? All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father...
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our genes... not home. We don't have a... After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
How do you...
And here we are, idling. I don't know. We've most...
Were you friends, or...
He... Much like a colonial director with our colony.
There must...
Sir, not...
You don't...
We... Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You've had...
Less... We can't... The initiative...
And if it had?
Beautiful... Or even me.
Excuse me.
Ryder?
It's Pat.
Ryder. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to... There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you... At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done. I was part of the team that originally... I keep the station functional, or as functional...
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan or...
My clan were supposed to settle matters, and in...
Why do you...
I like to remind him of that now.
Did the deal...
The clan... It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's... complicated. The station and my clan both need me here. There's... And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jian...
What happened to Jiang?
Killed in the Scourge disaster.
Di-
And my team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will...
When we left the Milky Way, the
Right. The genophage. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only...
No wonder your people have such...
Some wounds never heal. And it's not fair. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of...
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapy.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. Good. My crew's working on it. We've moved the op center to the top of the priority.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a... It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What am I going to do? It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Exile, huh?
They say it's murder. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy.
Please.
Please be advised that Hyperion Dock...
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candrew.
I know that look.
Something like that?
You get used. Anyway, well,
What's the word on the...
scattered. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a...
What brought you at...
But I kept wondering... The militia grew from there. But it's hard to focus with our... I want them a long, long way. But that isn't news to you, right?
But...
You...
Please speak with Tyrion Candrews for authorization to participate.
Help you?
Pathfinder Rider, here to see Nilken.
Ah, Nilken.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over...
At this point, it's too late.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last leg. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call.
So when he...
For good reason. He ordered us to... I saw movement. Thought it was the cat. Witness saw the chief's chest explode. That's what I... But I was enraged when we argued. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet.
That would be... Europe. Maybe there's...
Hello.
Please select a topic. Why not plan for militia integration from the... We have 7 worlds.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge...
An artifice.
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way. Yet, then there's the aliens. They'll do anything to prevent others from access. And now the challenge...
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back.
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off...
But first, you have to succeed at being the...
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs. Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me in Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention.
No.
Ryder, you may have a less than...
I appreciate.
I didn't know him very well. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Did you have some other business?
Sounds like the Nexus has had a...
Publicly, I would say we're more... The Scourge killed hundreds. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting...
Criminal elements took it. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan. Exiles, we call them.
Who is this
She was head of security on the Nexus. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen. Nonsense.
There don't seem to be many...
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in... Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get...
Why don't you like the Krogan?
My people tried to uplift them. But the What if they bring their Tempest to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Any more...
No. If they're the same... Should you find any clues, please investigate.
Are there any other...
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. It seems they're also bringing along Drell. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications.
What more can you tell?
It represents the... We've all left... We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Garson had the idea, but she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most...
There are thousands... What does any... While we cannot promise they will find it, we can't...
It looks like a melting...
The Nexus is home. The hope is that this... Though I'm not sure what they were... As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why don't you let...
It's... What if they bring their Tempest to Andromeda?
As...
If the... They don't see me as the rightful successor.
So...
In practice, I was deputy assistant for revenue.
Right. Sorry.
Also scouting and mapping. But seeing as how...
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
When I said I was going to take a look inside the panel here, I should...
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny.
I wasn't...
Lucky. I thought we were done with this on...
What is there to be... That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be...
That's...
Sounds like a...
Would you, if you have time, maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical... No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up. Fine. Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are...
Assault and extraction. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
You must be the Pathfinder. One...
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Hero. Colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries. Not that... but... and maybe...
Pathfinder Rider, if you will.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I feel...
Tram technician.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this...
I spoke...
Yes. When the mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial.
His only defense was, trust me,
And you assume he...
What's up? Look, and as far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert. Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used. Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Cassidy...
Oh man, I thought that... Have you heard the audio?
Yes.
Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was... Still, the sandstorm was severe. In retrospect, could have been guilt. To me, that...
Engineering reports.
Something I can help you with? Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose...
I'm hoping it...
We'll send the coordinates of...
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Hey there.
You okay? And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
She understands the...
You...
Sound...
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy.
Welcome to it.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Io. Agreed. I have... in his...
Leg's feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure the bastards will get around.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the... And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now.
Well,
Ryder.
Hayes.
Doc says I'll live.
With no need to exaggerate.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't...
Like a hero. I've met one Pathfinder. Well, two with you.
Yeah.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through. So coming here was the world... Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man.
What will you...
We still have... And this way, I can look out for Scott.
How Scott...
His condition's stable. I see signs of...
How...
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the... It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing...
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you...
What? Here.
Funny. Raj was invested...
My scans point at Raj as the one.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could...
Because we both figured out something was going... It's better than thinking Raj could have done... Wish I had access to the security...
You stay put, so whoever did this... I'll check out the security... Raj, you there?
Pathfinder, word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here.
Word get...
Does it?
People... As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I love... I've always... Someone's...
Non-essential areas will remain in standby mode.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge?
We powered it down. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt.
Thanks.
Hey. He was right about going planetside, though.
All personnel should check with their supervisor before taking leave.
I wish he were still here.
You'll do... If there's anything else I can help with, I hear you're the... When you sign... Sailing through new stuff. All right.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply...
What was he keep...
My true Alec overrode the implant safety protocols.
And that's...
And only you. I can act as if Alec called them. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious.
Alec didn't think...
What do you get?
Though I'm artificial in design...
I
am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered.
Sounds like we both are.
I find myself...
How so?
He placed a...
Why?
Perhaps so. But not without... Perhaps you... In the meantime...
Thanks.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and...
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my... Ryder, the blocks your...
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's...
This memory is from the time when your father...
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets...
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché.
And AI is...
We need to catch up.
But it's...
Their rules, not ours.
Define this advantage.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from...
There's no creative...
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
There's no cure, Alec.
Not on my...
Wow, hearing Mom again.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom...
It would seem his obstacle...
Nobody wanted to...
Perhaps it was... Unknown, private order. I detect...
Okay, I'll keep working on...
However, using quantum and the you removed the restrictions on my act. Trust...
Me more than you.
I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done. Exceptions were made. The initial... I am the most advanced Sam. In return, I provide you with...
What's on here?
Several of them are encrypted.
I wasn't the husband or father.
I have loaded Dr. Dussault.
In the meantime, there is so much about the Protheans I still...
Which brings me to the tough part. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for...
That log is not currently accessible.
I am Dr. Liara Tissot. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable...
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you're looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Some serious kit over here. Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out...
I'm all about what's useful.
Oh, this is... Especially if you grabbed anything from Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Options are good. We need...
Yeah, well, everybody. If the best we get...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarter.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Excuse me. I need to make sure we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch, and we can catch up properly.
Ryder. Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
We're almost out there.
Hello.
Finally.
I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Right. Hi there. Can we talk and stuff
Hi,
later?
Ryder.
I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Galojath. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I was test pilot.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant.
It was optimized for a path.
Everything's secure.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly found. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. Catastrophic electrical damage.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. We've got a crater. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Satellite detected. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Satellite detected. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7.
See you on the ramp.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board.
You're already tuning the...
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months. What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I think I'm still messed up by what happened with my dad.
There hasn't been much time to process it.
No, I mean, I think I'm still feeling it. Like, hearing things. Other than Sam.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and, ultimately, hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scan must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
If they didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home. Door's getting emergency power, but it's code-locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.